Hello, I'm your host, Jonathan Miller. I'm joined by Reyhany, CEO of Mednow, ticker symbol MDNWF on the OTC. Ali, thank you so much for joining us here
Thanks
today.
for having me.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about Mednow. You and I had the opportunity to speak previously, how you're disrupting the pharma industry. So why don't you share with our audience a little bit more about the company?
Absolutely. Thank you. So Mednow is Canada's virtual pharmacy. We're disrupting a $50 billion Canadian industry. We're doing it by building best-in-class technology and patient care. And we've made lots of strides in the last year by building a huge database of individual clients through our primarily B2B sales.
And you're also, years ahead of tech adoption trends. So tell us a little bit more about that, what the competitive landscape looks like, where you're based in here, also here in the States.
Yeah, Canada has amazing competitive conditions. So we have a lot of regulations such as price regulations and competition regulations, which prevent big retail and PBMs from really dominating the scene. And so service really wins. My experience is, building Canadian successful pharmacy businesses. So we've taken that information and really built the blueprint for what is the best-in-class experience. And if you look at some of the medical partnerships that we've signed, it's really unique for a virtual pharmacy to do so. So we really built the pharmacy that you would want to recommend for your family. And, don't take our word for it. If you look at our Google reviews, mednow.ca Google reviews, you'll see we still have a perfect 5.0 rating. And this is something we're really proud of because patients love us. Organizations love us. If you look at our press releases and kind of who we've announced, we've really proven that we're kind of the best-in-class product in the market.
That's terrific. And obviously, COVID had an impact on people being open to adopting virtual pharmacy. Can you tell us what some of the other growth drivers have been for the company?
Yeah, absolutely. So the COVID thing you said is absolutely right. What post-COVID, what happened is organizations such as employers, union groups, they want cost savings. They're tired of just throwing their money down the hole when it comes to drug spend. And so they look to virtual pharmacy partners to help contain costs. So this is going to be a huge driver of our growth, is that organizations are looking to save more and more money on medication. And then physician groups in a post-COVID environment, they are looking for virtual pharmacy partners because they don't really operate in the traditional brick and mortar world as much as 50% of visits are being done online. So they need more and more virtual pharmacy partners. So we're seeing huge demand from organizations and stakeholders in the pharmacy industry that want an online virtual pharmacy partner. So there's tons of growth ahead of us, with only about 2% adoption in Canada of virtual pharmacy and over 50% of people saying they're open to it.
Excellent. Can you tell us a little bit more about some of the virtual revenues?
Yeah, absolutely. We're doing about $5 million run rate annualized in virtual pharmacy revenue. We have another business that does about 10 million, so doing about 15 million total in revenue. And we see this, we went from 0 to 5 in about 2 years. And this was really while we were building the infrastructure. So this was really modest growth in our opinion. And a lot of that, higher growth is ahead of us. Having secured these partnerships, announcing the biggest 3 in the last 90 days, we see that the growth is really ahead of us now, but we still had strong growth getting to about $5 million in revenue.
That's fantastic. So tell us a little bit more about the capital allocation strategy and the expansion strategy.
Yeah, so we don't really need to build any more CapEx. We've built the technology, we have the infrastructure. So all our capital that's to right now is for runway and growth. We're close to cash flow positive, hoping to get there in the next 12 months. That's where our capital is going now. Once we're cash flow positive, there's definitely opportunity to expand, whether it's in the US with our technology and acquiring a mail order pharmacy or through partnerships. So our technology, our solution is for better pharmacy care. It's an international type applicability. So we're very excited, focused on getting to cash flow positive right now and dominating the Canadian market, but then looking to international markets after that.
Absolutely. And how do you measure your successes and your KPIs?
Top line revenue, gross margin. These are our top. Our patient count is very important. More important than gross margin today is the patient count. We want to build a reservoir of patients, bring as many lives into our platform as possible. Currently, we have 28,000 total lives in our platform, 8,000 patients, 20,000 pharmacy patients, 20,000 medical patients. And the more patients we get into our system, the more we can sell them other complementary health products and start to increase those gross margins. So right now, we're really focused on patient growth.
Excellent. Is there anything regulation-wise that might impact expanding into the U.S.?
The regulations are quite different between Canada and the U.S. The way we would go about it in terms of not coming here to market online would be to partner with an organization. And actually, people getting into the pharmacy business themselves is a lot more lax here. So you have a company that's out here that does the fulfillment for a lot of these marketing organizations. So it's much easier for anybody to get into the pharmacy business in the US if they have a fulfillment partner with a technology such as us.
Fantastic. And what's the best way for investors to learn more about the company and get in touch with you?
Yeah, definitely check out our website, mednow.ca. Visit us at investors.mednow.ca. Reach out to us. We'd love to, talk to anybody. We have an amazing story, a lot of growth ahead of us, and we love the interest in our company and happy to take a call anytime.
Fantastic. Ali, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you so much.